This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS. Today's Wednesday, December 13th, 2017. This is Nick Cherko reporting for CLNS, the leading online provider of audio and visual coverage for the Boston Celtics. After what was a strange blowout loss to the Chicago Bulls on Monday night, the Celtics are back in action tonight at home against the Denver Nuggets. For the Celtics, Al Horford will be sitting out of this one due to rest, and Marcus Morris is still out of the lineup indefinitely with a lingering knee issue. This is the same knee that kept him out to start the season, and the team has said he will be out until further notice as he continues to get opinions on it. Kyrie Irving, who missed Monday night's game with a quadriceps contusion, is listed as probable and expects to return to the lineup for this game. And for the Nuggets, they've been without their two key players, Nikola Jokic and Paul Millsap, for most of the season due to injury. Millsap will not be returning for this one, but Jokic is currently listed as questionable and has a decent chance of returning from his ankle injury tonight. Will Barton is also currently listed as probable. This will be the second leg of a back-to-back for Denver after winning last night in Detroit 103-84 against the Pistons. If Jokic doesn't play, the Celtics will look to contain second-year guard Jamal Murray in this one, who went off for 28 points on 11 of 19 shooting from the field and 4 of 8 from 3 last night. Nuggets forward Trey Lyles also went off in their last contest, putting up 20 points on an impressive 7 of 7 shooting from the field. Both players have stepped up big in Jokic's absence. These two teams squared off twice last year, with the Nuggets taking both contests. Today's episode of the Celtics newsfeed is sponsored by DraftKings, the best place for you to win huge cash prizes every single night. With the basketball season back in full swing, DraftKings is the place for one-day fantasy basketball. You can enter into their big money groups or play in beginner or casual contests with your friends. Head on over to DraftKings.com armed with a $5 deposit and our promo code CLNS, and you can play for your share of $10,000 in total prizes. Don't wait, use code CLNS at DraftKings.com now to choose your lineup. Celtics insider Chris Forsberg of ESPN tweeted out today that C's forward Gordon Hayward has officially ditched the walking boot just 2 months after his ankle injury. While he's out of it now, there is no guarantee that he remains out of the boot depending on how his foot reacts. Head coach Brad Stevens talked about Hayward potentially coming out of the boot yesterday during a Sirius XM show with Duke Blue Devils head coach Mike Krzyzewski. He told Coach K, quote, "He's going to the doctor tomorrow to potentially get out of the boot for good, which he's jacked about," end quote. While Hayward is officially out of the boot now, a timetable for his return has still not been mentioned. The NBA announced today that the 2021 NBA All-Star Game will be taking place at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, home of the Indiana Pacers. This will be the 70th annual All-Star Game and the first time Indianapolis has hosted since 1985. Around the league tonight, we've got a full slate of games, including Paul George making his return to Indiana as the Oklahoma City Thunder visit the Pacers, followed by the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Magic in Orlando, the Washington Wizards hosting the Memphis Grizzlies, the Portland Trail Blazers traveling to South Beach for a matchup with the Miami Heat, the Chicago Bulls playing host to the Utah Jazz, the Milwaukee Bucks heading to New Orleans to play the Pelicans, the Phoenix Suns hosting the Toronto Raptors, and the Houston Rockets, who hold an NBA best record of 21-4 going up against the Charlotte Hornets at home. Alright, that's going to be it for now, guys, so make sure to follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media, and subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Media Network mobile podcast app. This has been Nick Cherko for Celtics newsfeed and the CLNS Media Network.